TalkinConversation podcast.
How much I gotta what for you to pipe down?
How much I gotta expect for you to pipe down?
Podcast 074 by Rich. TalkinConversation. Got 2 more guests on today. You guys can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Chichi. And
I thought you were going to school. Like, okay, fine. I'm Carrie. Oh, let me stop putting my keys. My fault.
yeah, put the keys down, nigga.
Where are you guys from? What school do you go to? Do you guys major in? You know, get into those particulars first.
I'm from Nigeria. I'm Nigerian. You know, big up them. But I go to KSU, and right now I'm an integrated health science major.
I'm Ivorian, 225. Where do I go to school? I go to school at Georgia State University, and I'm a business marketing major. Gotta get to the bag type shit.
Hell yeah.
And what's just to piggyback off what you said, what's your major in integrated science? What do you plan to do with that?
I really hate when people ask me what I plan to do with my major, right? Niggas don't let me just vibe. But
That's hell.
you feel me? I could do anything. Oh, sorry. My bad. I could do anything with that major, really. Well, it's like, you know how I told you I was a psych major and I changed it? Mm-hmm. So it's just like narrowed down from psych. It's just literally health science. Like I could be an anesthesiologist or a physician assistant. Yeah, real shit. Oh, sorry. Mm-hmm. Get paid $1 million just to press a button. Why not?
Yeah.
You fucking good. I like that shit.
Did you, you're from Nigeria, you said?
Mm-hmm.
When did you come over here, and when was the last time you went over there?
I was born here. I was born here. I've lived here most of my life, but I frequently go back to Nigeria. Last time I went was 2016, though. I was supposed to go, but then COVID hit.
That's crazy. A lot of folks say they're supposed to go somewhere.
No, I'm talking about flight book, nigga.
Was supposed to go until COVID hit.
It's crazy.
Then, the date just kept pushing back, and then other stuff happened, and I never went. But I'm definitely going this December, just in case some other Nigerians watching.
You said you went in 2016. How was that? From personally, I have never been type shit. So, How was that? How would you explain how was that?
I love Nigeria. Like, I really love traveling, and, like, Nigeria is one of my favorite places to go because, I'm from Nigeria. But I have an amazing time there. It's just, like, it's really fun. I actually recommend everybody going to Africa, like, once in their life.
For sure.
But it's, like, everything there is so, like, relaxed. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's, like, every vacation. But, like, with that one, for me personally, I feel, like, more, like, rooted. Like, I go there, I feel like I'm at home. I adjust well to everything. It's just, like, real hot, like, beaches everywhere.
It's
just relaxed. I love that shit, bro.
No, let me get into the weather. You think Georgia's hot?
Oh, you've been to you been as well?
I've been to Nigeria, but I've been to Ivory Coast to visit family. I went in.
You said where?
Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, yeah.
I speak French there.
West Africa, but this is the coast Africa. No shade, Gold Coast. But let me get into the weather. Georgia.
Could you put a mic to your? It's kind of the way to do.
I'm straight. Because I know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, really?
And I do it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever. But it rains a lot. It's right by the beach, so it rains.
I love the rain.
No. You think you love the rain? You don't like African raining seasons.
Well, I know it's totally different.
For sure. But it's like seasons when you go there. The best time to go is December. It's like summer.
Because even though they don't have, it gets cold. It's not it will never be like today, at least for because we right by the equator type shit.
It don't get cold, bro.
But the summer, it's hot, but it's rainy, and that shit is shitty as fuck. Here, I realize the type of hot is you get in the car, and you're like, damn, that type of hot, it's straight to your skin hot.
Yeah, it's a dry hot. So you saying over there it's kind of like a moisture.
It's
kind of
like humid hot.
Miami kind of.
I ain't been to Miami yet.
Miami is a bad place.
I don't think I like her as my friend, so I don't think we should go to Miami.
Bruh, because everybody fall out at Miami.
Go to Miami.
What the fuck?
Bruh, that's how you see how deep your friendship is. Go to Miami.
What that mean? That mean that y'all supposed to do that then?
No. It's not even.
We've been rocking forever. This is basically my brother.
Oh yeah, how long have y'all been knowing each other?
5
Now I want to
years.
get on your major and where you from too.
Yeah, we've known each other for 5 years since what? It's really 6.
It's really
like,
moving on 6.
In the 9th grade, like 10th grade.
Oh, see, I went to the same high school. What high school you guys went to?
Okay, we went to Archer.
Just we're from Gwinnett County. Whatever, kill me.
Didn't even have to do all that.
Yeah, why y'all doing all that? That's just what y'all.
Nah, I'm just you don't know, bro. Every time I say I'm from Gwinnett County, I catch so much heat.
Wait, what county was Langston Hughes in?
Fulton.
Oh, you real.
Oh, that's real zone station. I'm scared, y'all.
Gutter.
No shade.
Clutch your purse.
I want to say that.
I'm just playing.
No shade. But like, no, that's because she hang out with Arabia. You know people who went to Arabia?
No.
Oh, they were uppity.
They're terrible.
Shout out
no,
to
Larry, never
Arabia.
mind.
Oh, like what are they called?
They're in DeKalb County, but they're like that private school that they gotta wear uniforms at. Crazy.
I feel like it's only because it's a private school. Because what other high school is in DeKalb? Isn't it Stevenson?
Stevenson isn't. Okay, stop.
Not too much on high school. Not too much on high school. But yeah, we went to.
We've been best friends going on 6 years now. So.
How did y'all meet in 9th grade? How was that? What was
Okay,
that?
let me tell you the story because she gonna tell it wrong.
And then also give me that moment where y'all knew like, damn, we really rocking with each other type shit. Like we.
Okay, but before we say this, I gotta let you know there's a third of us. Like.
Oh yeah.
My nigga, Holy Trinity type. Like. We're locked in.
Yeah, you gotta shout out. Y'all want to get the IGs too, cause you know.
Okay.
All right, man.
Early on, y'all want to go ahead and get those out too.
Hold on, I gotta pull up my shorty. You guys see her, bro?
Who?
Imani.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll call. I don't know where she is, but I will call her. But let me
she's
plug,
a good, nice woman.
Yeah,
she's ticking around.
She got a good waistline type shit.
All right.
Okay, let me put her page first. So, our third, my left lung is Imani.
Left lung, right lung.
Left lung, literally right lung. But her Instagram is INAMI.111. Real spiritual type shit.
She's one of those rock girls.
My Instagram is Crave Carrie. Kind of how it sounds. Whatever.
My Instagram is Chiffon. It's CHI.FFONN.
Okay, yeah. So I gotta back check. Me and Imani, we go back to 8th grade. Like that's my bitch from 8th grade type shit. You know how you say, "What's that rival line?" Damn.
It's that share each other's shoes because we brothers. That's our theme song. But I don't know if you listen to Rilo Rodriguez, you guys.
Gotta listen to that Rilo.
Hell
he be talking that. He get really a preacher.
What
really
did he say in that one song? It pissed me off so bad. Yep.
Which one?
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Everything I say touch him like a... Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
But me and Imani go back to 8th grade. So we, got met 8th grade. Then, freshman year, it's me and Imani. And I would kind of see Chichi around. I'm like, oh, she's cool. Like, she look cool. And her 4th period was my 5th period. So if she's coming out, I'm going in. We would pass each other. And she would be with my friend. She used to be there right, my friend, no shade. But I would always be talking to my friend, and here's Chichi. So one day I just started talking to Chichi. Like we just, I don't even know, but we just started getting.
You're not telling the story right, nigga. Carrie told me she had a friend crush on me, bro. She was just like. Right. First of all, I moved to Archer.
I would never tell you no shit like that. First of all, I never told you that to your face until 2 years ago.
Okay. Whatever. I'm permissive transfer Archer. Like I'm not from that district. I transferred from the South Gwinnett district, which is a little more rugged and predominantly black. But so I really hated going to that school because it was like more white people there. So it was like my first time going to school with white people.
Finish and then let me talk about how Archer was a hellhole. Go ahead, man.
I went to Archer.
Yeah.
You know about Archer?
Yeah. I think we might have played. Nah, I think I just know about the name. I don't really know too much about Arthur.
Right.
Yeah. Archer.
But yeah, I plan on not talking to anybody when I went there. Like, I'm really like, I'm not even about to call myself a class clown. But I'm real talkative and whatever. But I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to talk to anybody here. Hate it here, whatever. And by the second...
Why the hell you say that, though?
Because my parents told me if I didn't like this school, that I could be able to switch back to my old school. And I didn't want to, these are my niggas I grew up with, all my friends and stuff. I didn't want to switch over. But, so I was just like, yeah, I might as well not make friends here. I'm leaving by the end of the semester, blah, 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 whatever. So by the by fourth period, I had already made a new friend. Like, I can't just not talk to people. Like, that's not my bag, bro. So I was already talking to people and whatever. So I made a friend, and that's how we met. Don't name drop, nigga.
Name, but like, shout out to her. And I could have done that shit myself, but she was just a catalyst. That's just
how we really met is not important. It's just the fact that we just kept talking to each other. You know, like, when like you instantly click with someone, it's like you just can feel it, bro. It's not, you don't have to be fake nice to someone. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially as a woman, like, you know, you're like, hey boo, you know, you look cute today. Like, me and Carrie immediately was like, shut the fuck up, like, type to each other type. So we immediately clicked with each other. It was no fakeness. It was just like immediately. Like, that's why, like, we all consider each other like our soulmates. Like, also, like, not to be sappy and whatever, but
that's just what it is. I ain't no sappy shit. That's just what it is. Those you got soulmates and
platonic soulmates. These are my platonic soulmates.
Yeah, facts.
I'm sure of that.
So what was it? It was me and Imani. Then it was me and Chichi. Chichi knew of Imani. Y'all knew of each other, type shit. Mm-hmm. And then it just became the Trinity. I mean, trials and the tribulations was there. Like, not us, but like, you know.
Yes, right.
Yeah, you gonna have
start
those,
off as a big friend group. You know the picture on Instagram.
Yeah, you gonna have a fat ass friend group, and then it's gonna just dwindle down. The
picture on Instagram. Then at the end of the year, you're walking by yourself. The fact that we didn't even walk, that's one thing. But two, we walked off, 3 of us.
Yeah, man.
Okay, and what was your I just forgot, just on some geek major shit. What was your major?
Okay, yeah, so my major is business marketing.
Yeah, business marketing. What are you trying to do with that?
See,
and what is that?
Business marketing, okay, how can I explain it? I mean, like, market's like how you market stuff. So I feel like I'm looking at who am I selling to and what are they doing? Because let me go off on a tangent for a second. It's a lot of people, a lot of new business owners who they'll have, like, they're trying to sell something, but they don't know who they want to sell to.
Hello.
You know what I mean?
They need, like, a target audience.
Like, you selling it to college students, but everything costs $500 plus.
Yeah. That's outrageous.
That's not your proper market. No shade to them. Like, get it how you live, but that's not your market. So a lot of
But you gotta say, like, especially with the, like, black businesses, like, it's not even like black businesses need to lower their prices. You just really need to know your audience.
You need to
type
know
stuff.
your market, like, especially some shit. All right.
Nah, but some of that shit, they just be trying to whack heads.
Yeah, like, I don't know, all this shit. So really, every time I say this, I say I'm in school because somebody needs my help. Like, this marketing stuff, nigga, I'm 20 even, and I know what I'm doing, like, for the most part already, so I can help people. Because the whole thing, I'm gonna graduate and I'm gonna go sit at a cubicle, that's literally hasn't been my plan. Like, I'm graduating, like, I'm in school so I can do my own thing rather than go do that for somebody else. Mm-hmm. So that's the overall, really. And I like to learn. Shit.
I love to learn. Gotta love to learn.
Exactly. But then school make it hard to, like,
learn. Because what they do is they give you the, like, you know what you want to do, but you got to go through this bullshit to do what you want to do. Mm-hmm. And it kind of just, some people say it's supposed to do that to help you out, but I would say, nah, that's not the case.
I saw a post like that on Instagram. It was like, you could get your bachelor's in 2 years, really. Yeah. But, like, you got to take prereqs. And then somebody was like, nah, you never know. You might find something that you like in your prereqs. My prereqs are the same classes I just took.
In high school and middle school.
Me, I took AP Gov to end up back in government. I already took history. I'm taking statistics.
Nigga be taking 4 history. It's like,
I took statistics 2 years ago, and here I am taking statistics yet again. I probably took statistics.
Oh, you got statistics this semester?
Yeah.
Online?
Nah. Oh. But it's like easy. I think it's easy because I've already seen half of the shit that's in it. But I'm saying, like, I shouldn't be here again. That's the stuff.
Been taking algebra since 8th grade type.
That's the stuff that makes you, like, not even want to do it, because I haven't even done any breakfast. Why did I say breakfast? Stuff that's, like, concerning my major yet. Probably, like, 2 classes out of how many have I taken so far? Like 20.
Yeah, this is my first class I'm taking towards my major.
Are y'all freshmen?
Mm-mm.
No? How many years y'all in?
2nd year.
2? How y'all liking just college, period? And do you think you should have did something else instead of came to this motherfucker?
I feel like this is my
first. Came here, just in case anybody know what it means.
Yeah, I feel like this is my first college year for real because our first year was spent online for the most part.
Yeah.
And stuff is still not like 100%, but I like it. Like college is real cute. You go to a party, you see like different frads or sororities strolling type shit. That's cool.
Is it what you expected though? Like on some just your expectations for how college was going to be?
Yeah, I think so.
For me personally, I definitely enjoy the college experience, college scenery. I like being here and on my own. I feel like on some adult shit, but as in for school, it's like I'm here. Like for me, I'm here just in case. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working towards something else, but like I'm getting a degree also just in case this something else doesn't happen for me. You know what I'm saying? Then I already have my degree to go work a regular job.
Yeah, what is that side? What is that side thing that you're doing? I was gonna ask that. What are you doing outside of school? You know, I know people have side missions, side missions per se.
Right. For me personally, like literally anything. Like I'm a jack of all trades. Like I'm trying to get into everything type stuff. You feel me? Like I don't know how far I'm doing with certain stuff, but I'm literally just tapping into everything.
You feel like school? You feel like you being in school is taking away your time from being a jack of all trades?
That's interesting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I say that to say is I felt like that too. I feel like I just dropped out. Like I just dropped out this year. I just said like.
I know a bunch
nigga
of
done with this because if you just worried about really all you gotta do is pay some bills. Once you pay your bills, like you ain't got shit else to do anyway. So
right.
But I do get your backup. The backup plan is you know your bachelor just so you have something to fall back on. But then again, it's just like sometimes it can take away opportunities that you can be out here doing.
I definitely understand that, but it's like I'm just working harder. Like it's gonna be harder for me, but I have to do it at this point.
You're gonna do it, yeah.
And it's like also, I know, like you know that gut feeling when you like, I need to go this way instead of doing this way. It's just like, I know when to take that. So it's like, I would put my other thing first instead of school if I knew that's what would get me out of this shit type stuff.
My thing is, I think coming here coming to school in the first place is gonna put me forward because I want to do everything. Like Sagittarius bad, my bad, but like I feel like I want to do everything. Like let's say I want to have a clothing brand. I want to have this business. I want to see my name on the building. I want to it's so much stuff that I want to do, and I feel like if I was at home, knowing me, if I was still at home, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't meet like all different people. I wouldn't be here right now if I wasn't at.
Yeah.
If I stay home or if I did some shit like go to work, I'm telling you, I would not be sitting here right now.
That's what I'm saying.
So my thing is like.
Yeah, you right though. I see what you're saying about just college does give you. I feel like I have got my degree and my experiences I got in college and people who I done met. You know, you can network your way outside of that type shit. So I get what you're saying from that standpoint of views at home. You wouldn't be having these ideas that you'll be having views up here.
Exactly.
For sure.
And the other thing, I was thinking about this the other day, but the other thing I liked about college is that for the first time, you and the people you meet, y'all are really like, everything you do is for yourself. I thought about this whole thing because in elementary school, let me start. Like, let's say from when you're like 0 to 5, none of your ideas are your own. Everything that you do is because somebody told you, no, you shouldn't eat that, eat this. Then when you start school, your ideas, you kind of get in your own bag. That's how you start to get that shit. Like, my mama said I can't do da-da-da-da-da. Or, you know, because it's still, like, other people's, your parents' ideas, but also, like, new stuff to you. Now, what's after elementary school? Middle school, you just start doing shit just like, I feel like if your parents had an idea, you're going to try to do the opposite of that just because.
Yeah, you're going through the hormonal stage.
Exactly.
Or just the human
so
body
you're just
type
like
shit,
acting out, and then they still trying to have that hold that they think they've had on you. And then high school, I look at it like this. You know how it was like 3 elementary schools, like 2 middle schools, and 1 high school? Okay, so all of these different ideas are mixing. So maybe like you from the, higher.
Even from a young age, I would say just from elementary school, just us. I'll break it down to this point, like how just we just get dropped off from pre-K with other kids, like that's traumatizing. Like we just being dropped away from my parents for the first time type shit, and then we was with other kids. Some kids cope with that well, some kids don't, and that can just last so long with anxiety and just shit and just making friends. Like some kids are okay with having friends, and some kids don't even know. Some friends are gullible, being with folks they don't know. I guess through life experiences they gon' choose, and figure out which way it's supposed to be. But some kids get caught up in and don't even reach their potential because they do get caught up in these certain type things.
So once you finally get to high school, you've had you're finally let's say all the different neighborhoods mix schools into this one big ass high school. You're having ideas from all over the place. Let me watch this. Freshman year, we had a race riot, and I think that's because a lot of the kids who was coming up in the schools in the district that was already there, it's real. What is it? It's developing rural areas, so it's real traditional white people over there type shit. I'm driving to my house, I see 2 Trump flags type traditional. So I feel like those people, they've had these certain ideas, and you have mad black people that are just starting to move in. When I moved into my neighborhood, it was a lot of us, we came at the same time. So you got these traditional white people, you got these people, conservative, you have those type of conservative people and a new group of people, and they don't clash, but you have no choice but
conservative white people. And what's the other demographic?
Not conservatives.
Not conservative.
Not conservative and not white.
Okay. Yeah, not conservative, not white, and then along with other progressive people.
Yeah, so I'm saying high school is really where you have a big mix of ideas.
Especially, hold on, before we get back on this timer.
Hold it upside down. It looks like a heart to me. That's a heart.
It's a peach.
It's a heart.
Peach.
Okay.
All right, bet. We back.
All right, yeah. So I was saying high school is really where you get that big ass mix of ideas, and sometimes they don't clash, but at the same time, that's where I feel like you get your new perspectives, because you had all these conservative people, and they had no choice but to be responsive to the new people that were coming in. Then college is free for all. Everything, I feel like a lot of times, the same shit you did in middle school where you were just trying to rebel, a lot of people, when they get to college, everything that their parents instilled in them kind of goes out the door. And that's not to say your parents taught you wrong, but let's say you were really sheltered growing up, all that shit is out the door. That shit is done for. So that's what I like about college. Everybody's really, really on their own for the first time. I know people who came, they stopped going to class, but when their mama called, yeah, of course I'm in class. You see, you're doing your own shit, but for the
I ain't gonna lie, that switch from 12th grade, you're living with your parents, and now, nigga, you get done with class, nigga, you're on your own. You get to do the fuck you want to do.
Go to class.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't even gotta go, but some folks, they gonna go, and then they gonna realize that they don't gotta go, and then you just got 24 hours in your day where ain't nobody over you. You just gonna do what you want to do.
No, but I'm saying you're really on your own. Let's say when you were in high school, if you didn't go to class, they were gonna call your mom. Oh, he has missed first, second, third period. Your mom was gonna tell you about it, or whatever the case was. Or if you missed that many days, it's now your mom's problem, your parents' problem. They're gonna come check up on them. If I don't go to class, who's gonna check me? If my class starts at 9:30 and I wake up at 10, who's gonna check me? Nobody is gonna stop me from doing anything.
Yeah, you really get that, and then you start to get your foundations of what you really want to do, because now you realize, okay, nobody telling me what to do. Exactly. So now, if I want to do this, then I got to do it. But if I don't, then hey, okay, now I don't think this for me type shit.
Okay, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think that's why people switch their majors a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely in high school, because the way they push college for real in high school, and then also just having a career that is worth talking about or something. So I felt like everybody was just picking a major or just something to do just because they needed to, or just to say that they did.
Their parents did. A lot of people, their parents were very involved in their college process. Definitely. So it's
very involved. Very involved.
Especially with us Africans.
Yeah, you might want to be a film major. You can't.
How was that growing up? Because I didn't. Of course, I didn't grow up with the same parents like how you guys grew up. So tell me a little bit about that. From, if you have to explain to me, a person who has never going through that, how would you explain? Just how was that process?
Okay, let me see. my dad told me not to do this. So I don't say what. I'm not going to say Africans because he told me not to do that because he's like, it's all types of different cultures. So
Exactly.
I could make it smaller by saying West Africans, and then I could make it even smaller for me. But let me do West Africans first. I feel like we're very big on like outside image.
Okay.
Outside image in that if your parents tell you not to do something, it's not because they don't approve. It's because what is somebody else gonna say about their parenting? You know, it's
So
like,
annoying.
Chichi, if I let you pierce your septum, like, what are they gonna think about me? You know, stuff like that. So they're very big on outside image and like maintaining.
What's your thoughts on that? Just like
I hate that.
just having, just yeah. You just what are your thoughts on just the? Because some people would say, you know, your outer appearance does matter and all that. But what would you say about that?
Definitely, like, no matter what, bias and prejudice are always going to be there. Like, we aren't supposed to judge a book by its cover, but we're going to regardless. But I feel like we're moving more progressively that, you know, doctors have fucking tattoos now. But, you know, like, those job killer looks don't really, or they're starting not to matter. But regardless, people are still going to, like, look at you crazy. Like,
Exactly.
I can look at you and think you're normal, and then my mom will look at you and be like, okay, he's tripping. Like,
all because you have
he's a
a
hoodlum or whatever.
You know what I mean?
But if you see like a really gothic person with all the piercings and like everything in his face, I'm like, okay, I know I'm supposed to let people do what they want, but I'm still gonna be like, you know, okay, let me hold my purse a little closer to me.
Take it to. Like, some people is like, all right, too far, you dragged it.
Yeah, because what people wear is like what you give off, kind of like who you are, especially as you get older. You know, like what you wear is kind of like, you know, what you know, it's kind. You can kind of tell a lot about a person by what they wear, type shit.
You can, but then you can't, because you gotta look at why do I think that. It's like, it's.
I mean, yeah, of course, not a deeper like who that person is, but like a, you know, just from a little standpoint.
Yeah, I'm saying. Then again, in that's to everybody's own interpretation.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I could see somebody, what's a shitty outfit? Anyway, it's an outfit that's not there. I'll be like, yeah, that's not a good guy. Let me stay away from him. Somebody else might think, oh, no, he's actually really cool. Let me go step to him. Back to being African, though, they care a lot about outside image, and you will definitely feel that. For school, I told her this the other day. I said, these new age kids have it different because our parents are tired. Are you an only child?
No.
Are you the oldest?
What place are you?
It was 4 of us, so I'm the second oldest. So.
Second oldest?
Third. No,
okay.
Second.
Okay, yeah. So by the time your parents got to you, they still had a little bit of energy, but like.
Yeah, as you get down, it most definitely dwindles off lazy. For sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I say this in like when I had good grades, it's not like, oh, my parents told me, oh, you know, if you have good grades at Christmas, you can have this, this, and this. No, it was. If I didn't have good grades, I knew that my ass was done for. Like, no phone. Why didn't you you got a 94? Where's the other 6 points? Like, problems like that. So I wasn't getting good grades in like, I wanted them for myself, but in like let me make my parents proud. It's like, I'm scared of what's going to happen if the good grades don't come.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, like, school was really something.
Right.
I got the grades, but like, at what cost?
Did you say that kind of stressed you out? Just knowing, like, even though I'm pretty sure you were smart enough to do it, but just the extra, like, damn, like, I'm gonna get it. Just
yes, but you burn out faster.
Yeah.
Cause definitely, for me, I was one of the gifted kids. Like, I hate when people say it, but like, genuinely, like, grades came easy to me, whatever. But I was doing that, you know, because like my parents expected that out of me and stuff like that. Then as the years like go by, and I'm like, you know, like, you know, when you start getting in them ages, you start rebelling and stuff, and you start like see life differently, and like, and grades just didn't matter. Like, I at a young age, like, I really like, you know, woke myself up or stuff like that, and I like realized like, bruh, this book shit does not matter. Like, this school shit, like, this isn't a test of my smartness. This isn't like a, you know, measurement of my knowledge or anything like that. So like, these grades don't matter to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're just like reputing, like, or just they're just showing people that can have more work ethic from me.
Let me tell you about work ethic. Not to like,
because you can memorize anything and push it out and put it on a study thing, but if it's like, if you sat me and you down in different rooms and you just test me on different shit in life, I know way more than the person who can just write down notes or whatever.
Damn work ethic. First of all, school is all about work ethic because like this is how my schooling experience was. You know, the whole gifted shit, whatever. So they have this high expectation of you for some regular ass kids. That's worse than the other kids. But like, I could do the work, you know. But my thing is, and it's like a problem, is that if I don't like doing it, I'm not doing it. Like, so it was like, okay, you're doing the work. I don't like it anymore. I don't want to do it. I wouldn't do it. So it's not like when I would have bad grades, it's because all my shit say NTI, not turned in, not turned in, not turned in. It's not because I couldn't do it. It's that I got bored. I'm like, okay, what am I doing this for? Let me just not do it at all. And that was like, because it felt pointless to me. I don't like stuff that's is a better word than repetitive, but like you're just mindlessly doing it. That's how school was, just mindlessly
going through the motions.
Yeah, basically, just going through the motions. And then at some point, it was like 4th, 5th grade. I'm like, this shit is boring. I stopped.
Oh God, like they're just putting out work because they can.
And then from that point, it's like, okay, you know, parent teacher conference. Oh, when she does the test, she's getting 100. She just doesn't turn in her work. That was literally my problem the whole time because. I want to do this. Like, what am I doing? It kind of makes me mad.
Now, what would you say the way you guys were raised helped you in college to be able to, you know, well, how can I say this? To
like, did the being tough and the being hard, did that translate?
Did that translate into being a positive in college? Like, you can see, okay, I see where my parents raised me, how that helped me for this situation now.
Makes my life harder.
Makes your life harder? Makes your life harder?
I mean, my dad, he's always said, like, you know how you asked about, like, doing stuff outside of school? Like, literally, if I call him right now, he'll tell me school is not enough. You have to do something else. So it's like, I'm still here, just like, you know, fall back. And
what are you doing outside of school?
I want to do, like, lately, I've been really trying to get into, like, photography and, like, you know, I said I'm a marketing major, so I'm trying to do, like, branding, like, I'll sit down, I'll listen to a song, I'll be like, damn, this music video would be cool like this. So stuff like that. But
like
I'm
creative director type stuff. I shoot music videos.
Creative director.
Yeah, that's
hard though.
For us, this is really a year of creation, not gonna lie, bro. Like, we're trying to get into everything, bro.
Like, just to say, like, you know how you look at rich people? Kylie. I'll use Kylie every time. Kylie, she doesn't have to have a clothing brand. She doesn't have to have a makeup brand. But she's doing it just because she can. Like, I want to be like that. That's why I'm really trying to, like, get into my bag. Like, if I have the money, I'll do shit. I'll do it just because I can. Oh, I want to do this brand.
Really,
I'll
just
do it because I can.
Test out shit.
Because her life was set out for her.
Yeah.
Like, before she started her thing, like, at 16, I think. But, like, she's been famous since she was, like, 6.
Yeah, but just being able to just anything you're interested in, just being able to dip and dive into that the way that you want to and be equipped the way that you would need to fully get your potential out of that thing.
Exactly. So right now, I'm in my bag of, like, just doing a little bit of everything, just so I can say that I did it. I want to say I can try everything at least one time, just to see. But
to answer your question, I feel like it's harder because it's like I know I want to do other stuff. I need to do other stuff, and I also know that this school shit really doesn't matter, and it's not a reflection of me and who I am. But it's always that thing in the back of my head that, like, nah, you need to make your parents proud. You need to give them something to brag about, type stuff. And it's like I'll do whatever I do throughout the semester. Then, like, towards the end, I'm like, I'm shitting bricks. I'm like, bro, I need to get my grades up. Like, I can't piss my mom off. And I'm like, I'm 20 years old, like, worrying about my mom looking at my grades type stuff. So it's like, it makes it just really harder.
Yeah, I bet that's like a battle inside the mind. Just like, damn, like, you know what you want to do, what you need to do, but then you still got this.
Yeah,
it's still your mom, your force type shit.
Yeah, like, it's two sides to everything. So I feel like, let's say coming up, you were kind of scared of failure, which is good and bad. Because being scared of failure, you always want to do your best. At the same time, being scared of failure may be holding you back. Like, let me not even try it because what if I fail? You see how, like, everything has two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, but I would say to that, what if I fail? It's just like you're already failing if you're not doing it. You're already not doing it, so you might as well just
but I feel
go
like
do it.
Well, if you can get in your own head easily, then you can get into your, like, let me not even try because what if I fail? Like me, I'm gonna do it.
Like, literally, I tell myself, like, I'm not my failures. Like, this shit doesn't matter to me. I know who I am.
She's heavy on meditation. You know what I
Real
woke up
crystal
to this
girl.
morning? Vibrational music.
Yes, man. Put
Every time I sleep
frequencies
over,
on our
vibrational
sleep,
music.
man.
My dad plays vibrational music in the house, like.
Yeah,
Oh God.
just different frequencies for different things. Just healing your aura and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the chakras and shit. I got all that in my watch later. Put all on different days. The 7 days, the 7
Okay.
chakras. Yeah.
Okay.
You're a
That's
crystal
cute.
boy.
You something
You
what?
get into crystals?
No, I wouldn't. No, I don't do that. I would like to if time
What?
presented itself, but you can't get caught up in. It's a lot of shit to get into, but it's only 24 hours in a day. Like
That's what
for
I'm
sure,
saying.
gotta sleep.
I
Gotta.
need
always
72 at least.
I always think
If I
that
had
there's not enough hours in the day
If
to
I had
me.
72
Yeah,
hours
I would need more
I'm
me.
like, yeah, but then not to be that guy, but Jay-Z had the same 24 hours. But
You can't even.
But he was
he
just
He
rapping.
came up though. I'm saying like he came up. He knew how.
People
to
say that, but like, we really don't.
I would take. I want to sit down with Jay-Z. I'll take the dinner.
Shut up, bro.
You take the dinner.
I'm not taking no
That's
stinking
it.
ass dinner
No,
with
Jay-Z
Jay
Oh,
dinner,
Z.
so he
well,
can tell
it
me.
was the dinner or what?
Or like
25,000.
25.
Wait,
It
no,
wasn't
no, no, no.
25.
It was like
Anyway.
250,000.
Thought it was like
It was
250,000?
Yeah, a quarter million.
Because
I'll
you
take the
sit down
quarter
with
meal.
Jay-Z.
I'll take the
He's gonna
quarter
come with
meal.
his little New York voice and tell you,
Yeah.
you just gotta put your mind to it.
You can go watch that on the
I
YouTube
could've
video.
watched Dale Carnegie on YouTube
Yeah.
for free. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
And he's gonna leave you with the tab too. I feel like
He's
that's
literally
the
gonna
type
be
of nigga Jay-Z is.
Should have took the dinner. I'm hove.
I heard somebody say. I heard Jordan Peterson. He said something about like, what is that? You say you guys want, like you say you trying to do everything. But like, what is everything? Like, what is your goal? What are y'all goals as far as being financially, physically, mentally? Like, what are your goals? Type.
Anything that will help me reach contentness is what I'm trying to get into. Like I told you, like I'm exploring different things. Like I went to a photo shoot the other day, so I'm gonna tap into modeling, into creative directing.
I'm sure. Like you have a style. I'm trying to. I would photo shoot. Well, I'm trying to take photos, so I would be hitting you guys up for a photo shoot.
Let me know.
I like in a month, 2 months type shit.
Okay, bet.
Yeah,
See,
I'm trying to get into that myself as well.
Doing shoots, like we're trying to make like
Now that
short
you just
movies.
said
And
what's
stuff.
the goal though?
Oh, y'all trying to get into some movie? That's crazy.
Bro,
My book right here. I got skits. My knee downstairs be talking about this. Like
God.
We have
Like-
I'm
No
talking about. We're
tab,
trying to do
bruh.
everything,
Yeah, for
son.
sure.
Like anything that we can. Like, bro,
I say anything because like I feel like once you get there, you want more. Like let's say okay, you make your first big bag. Let's say you touch 100K. When you get to 100K, you like,
damn,
I want a million. I want a million. Yeah. Once you get
that's
to
how the mind work. Yeah.
like the goalpost is always moving. That's why I feel like if I do everything, like the goalpost can't move because the goalpost is not in one place.
yeah, that sky is your limit bullshit is fake, nigga. I'm trying to pass that shit.
Whatever is after the
Keep
sky,
going,
I'm trying to go past the sky type shit.
bro. Like literally anything that I can get my hands on that's gonna make me a bag eventually. I'm gonna
That
go
I
do
like.
it.
That I like.
Exactly.
Emphasis on that I like because I think a lot of people, especially during the pandemic and now, like they got into a bag just for the bag, not because they like it, and that reflects in their work. No shade, hairstylist.
That's why I literally I literally said like, bruh, I don't like suffering. Like anything, I'm not doing that.
I wasn't put in this world to suffer. If
I'm telling you, bro.
it's not happening.
So it's like every time he used to ask me, what's your major and stuff, I always like used to like start having anxiety attacks over it because I don't want to just like be stuck somewhere. Like my biggest thing is wasting my time.
A gripping question like, what's your major? But you got that's one word. You got so much other shit that you.
It's like exactly. What's your major? Followed up. What do you plan on doing with that? You're asking me that at what 17? For the rest of my life, I'm gonna be 58 on a 17-year-old decision. That isn't like that. Realistically, did not make any sense to me. Like I was like, please just give me time. Like I'll let you know eventually. Like that's why I hate people asking me what I plan on doing.
You could change the whole path. Like
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But you know, my nigga, our college isn't free. We have a 6 months grace period to pay back them loans.
Those back though.
Yeah, Biden can. Well, let me not say Biden can kiss my ass.
No, but I'm sorry, I'm not paying.
I was gonna say what I was gonna say is hold on. What you were just saying about? I just lost my train of thought. What I was gonna say what?
I don't like wasting my time. Switching a major. We have a 6 months grace period.
No, before it was before y'all talking about 6 months grace period. I was gonna say something about
17-year-old decision at 58.
Yeah, 17. Oh yeah, what would be crazy is people who be asking those type of questions, like the adults. They be already 20 years old and they done went through what we done went through, but they still ask the same questions. And I bet they felt the same way. But again, they repeating the fucking cycle.
No, but the difference between our generation and theirs is that we plan on not suffering. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the older generation is always saying like your generation doesn't like to work. No, we don't like to fucking suffer like y'all. I'm talking about how many adults you know that has told you like, yeah, I've been at this company for 40 years type stuff. Like they were like, oh yeah, do you like your job? Not really. Why are you here for 40 years? Like my nigga, if a job gives me bullshit once, I'm out of there.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like but that just goes just the times were harder. I would say when they grew up. I would just say so. It probably was like, you know, you just got to get shit done. It's that hard work mentality. Like, don't give a fuck about how you feeling, your mental. Just like you just got to get it done for what's name. For us to even have the ideas to what we have now. Like we want to work hard, but we want to work hard in another type of way.
We want to.
Yeah.
Cause okay, let me say that there weren't that many ways to get out like back then. Like let me speak. My dad used to tell me that, let's say when you're like in 12th grade. You know how we take like SAT, all that type of stuff. Yeah. You would take a test, and then that test would determine if you were going to college or not. And in that test, it would also determine what your major would be. So like
kind of like military. It's kind of like how the ASVAB is.
Yeah, exactly. They tell you what you're good at. So let's say you take this test. You're looking for two things. If you're going to college,
and this is how the SAT was structured back then.
No, not
this
SAT,
is for Africans.
But this is
for
it's called the baccalaureate something. But like you take that test. So for example, my dad, when he took his test, they said, "Okay, you're gonna teach English." You're gonna teach English.
Oh, your dad was in another country.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah, I'm not gonna cap. They do have other countries do have. Just don't mean to cut you off, but I have watched a lot of videos and just experiences of just listening to people and stuff like that. They do have like tests over there where it's just like, it tell you what to do from then on forward.
Exactly. So it's like he went to college to teach English. Doesn't want to teach English. It was finally when he got to America, when he went to graduate school, then he said, I'm going to do what I want to do. But you see how if he stayed over there, you don't have a choice. Yeah. You start, your favorite thing in the world is probably music or something. They tell you going to be a science major. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but then again, a lot of folks say, fuck America, I hate America, but it's really the best country if you think about it in terms of just like, for the shit for our opportunities, and that's what matters. And then that's the thing that
land of opportunity.
Like, it is the land of opportunity. Even though they had a downside, but there are countries. I don't know. Well, I got to do my research. Probably are countries that's better than America, but
I think you can say that China. When you lived in other places. We said this one time. It's like for other people who didn't start off here, you can say that this is the best place you've ever been because you could choose what you want to do. You could do whatever you want to do whenever you want to.
And that's how they look at it.
Like stuff like this. Me and my dad laugh about this. Like my whole family will laugh about this. In Ivory Coast, there's no such thing as like a dog sitter. Like certain stuff do not exist because here anything is possible. Anything that you want to make a job or you want to make a career, you can make that. What's a dog walker? Like you go to somebody's door and tell them, hey, can I walk your dog? They're gonna cuss you out because like stuff like that doesn't exist. But you could do that here because land of opportunity. I like that. I'll give America that for sure.
Well, and what are y'all plans for the rest of this year type? Unless you guys want to get, that you guys want to do.
Hold on, let me look at my vision board.
I don't know. For me, I just want to create a lot of things. Like one of the goals I had for myself this year was to create one thing every month because like when you asked me earlier, does school like get in the way of me being like myself and stuff? I like to paint. Like I really like to paint and draw and stuff. Like when I'm in school, I don't make anything. Like I only start being creative when I'm outside of school. So that's like summertime type stuff. And that's only 2 months. Like I'm giving myself 2 months to make something for the entire year. So I'm like trying to do something every year. Like for last month, January, I wrote a poem. For February, I plan on painting and stuff like that, like making a painting for my room and whatever. And then, just creating something like every single month. Like I bought a sewing machine.
Keep the brain active, and just really just keep the brain peaking.
I think So far for February, I've been really trying to like master photography. So you know how you got all those settings.
Yeah.
And it's at first when I used to have the camera, I just turn this little setting, click it. Oh, it's a pretty picture. But I really want to know what each and everything means about it, so I can like, if I shoot something, then I know like what I shot. I can explain to somebody what I just shot. So that's really what I'm in. I was literally thought about this yesterday. I was like, I want to film something like some nostalgic shit. So like we play hand games that we used to like play when we were kids, kind of like a ode to our childhood. I almost said childishness, but you know, stuff like that.
To heal your inner child.
It's really like
that, bro.
My goal is to create a lot or produce a lot, and
yeah, bro. Basically, just no limits to yourselves.
My goals.
I like your room set up though.
Appreciate that. My goals are to just take it day by day. Get every day, try to get physically, mentally, and spiritually better. Yeah, that's basically it. Try to make money every day as well. And I wanna. Yeah, I can go deep. I can go deep if you guys want me to, but just as a.
How much time you got, nigga?
Just I want to get some more podcast guests on here. I plan on moving into a new apartment later on this year. Writing some comedy. Plan on doing some stand up. I want to write. I want to, like you said, you guys want to plan on doing some photo shoots as well. With a couple themes and stuff like that, like what you guys were talking about. I got a white backdrop, so I just want to get into that. I got a production company, so music videos. Y'all know some rappers. Tell them get at me. Type shit. Yeah, man, just that, just every day, just trying to promote myself. Do I make beats?
Oh, Chichi.
We finna make beats, nigga.
Tap into Chichi beats.
Oh God.
Okay, yeah.
Chichi.
Y'all want to get your IGs before we get out of here?
Again?
We already gave our IGs, babe.
Yeah, y'all did. I guess I'll just get mine then. I always do it 2 times just in case. Type shit. But
oh, sorry.
Talking conversation. Twitter TC podcast. Y'all got TikToks?
Okay.
What a TikTok?
Nigga, TikTok ain't nothing, bro. I'm not posting on that bitch no more. Fuck all that.
You just gotta be that guy to get into. Like some people, TikTok. Can I plug her?
Go ahead, babe.
All right, follow Aaliyah's Interlude. This girl, she's popping on TikTok. Like when you see somebody that I admire, Aaliyah, because she's getting to her shit. Like if it's something in her way, you got to get out the way. It's her way, and she's getting on it. She's on her way. So follow her on TikTok and Instagram at Aaliyah's Interlude.
That's my shawty, man.
All right, not too much on her.
All right, bet it. Podcast 074. We out of here. Talking Conversation Podcast.